Good morning, grade 4s and 5s. And this is a music lesson from the swimming pool. I'm going to be touching on something that the grade 5s did in NS last year and that the grade 4s are going to do this year. So I don't want to say too much and let the exciting surprise out. But there's something really special and important that you should know between science and music. So here is water, and you know all about water. You know how it works, you know how it feels, you know that you can sink into it or you can float on top of it. But most of all, look how it moves with those jets pushing it around. Or even with my hands, I can push it. If I bomb in this water, I can make this massive wave splash right over the other side. The movement of water is very much like the movement of air. You see, you live and move in air like fishes live and move in water. So all around us, we're surrounded by air, and we live in air, and we breathe air, and the sun is warming the air. The thing about air is that it's not as easily perceived or experienced as water is. So we feel air. Right now I can feel the air moving on my hair. Can you see it moving my hair over there? And we can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see the trees. We can see that the air is moving something. The wind is moving the plants. Hey, well, you can see it moving nicely. But the best way that humans experience the movement of air is in sound. Our ears can pick up the smallest movements in air. Air is moving even if it doesn't want to push a boat, a sailing ship. It's still moving. And those tiny little things in your ears, behind your eardrums, can pick up the movement, the energy in the air. Okay, so moving air is not just wind. Moving air is sound. And a very special word I want to introduce to you today is a word called frequency. Frequency is a big word that's going to follow you into high school and into science and into music and all sorts of things if you want to follow it. And it doesn't mean loud or soft. Frequency means, is the sound that you hear a high sound or a low sound? I'm listening right now. I can't hear any birds. Birds have a high little twitch, and then you have dogs over there. Her bark is sort of medium sound. It's not a big, deep, low sound. And the engine behind me, that filter, it's humming over there. Ooh. So I just want you to take a moment to spend some time in your garden. Outdoors there's much better sound, richer sound, and I want you just to listen and pick up the frequencies. What sounds that you hear are high, and what sounds that you hear are low or medium. So welcome inside. Welcome to my kitchen, where I have a selection of glass bottles, and we're going to use these bottles to listen to the frequency of sound that is released when I strike them with a metal spoon. The point is not to hit the bottle as loud as you can and so hurt your ear and damage the glass. We just want to release the frequency of sound from each of these bottles. Okay, so listen to this one and this one. Sorry. This one. This one's the same as that one, but I'll show you. That's really loud. This one's interesting because over here is a different sound to this one. Can you hear? And we've got one of these bottles. And this one, the final one in black, is not glass. And it makes a nice sound. Now, boys and girls, each of these bottles has made their own notes. So what I would like to do is line these bottles up in order, not of size, but of frequency. So we're going to hit them, and we're going to put the lowest note on the one side and the highest note on the other side. Okay, I'm going to show you with my bottles, but then you're going to go home and find as many jars and containers that you have in your cupboards or dustbins, and I would like you to test this on yourself too. So this is a little bit of a cheat. We could hear straight away, bong bong bong, he's quite low, whereas this one, I can't even sing that. It's over here. This becomes a very difficult activity for people who struggle to hear pitch. If you can't hear it, have fun with it anyway and do what you think. But start training your ear to listen for the variable in frequency. So can you at least hear that this is low and this one is high? Corona. Which one's higher? High, low, high. This one's higher. This one, it's about the same. So we'll keep them together here. Sprite. That is high. This is much higher. Let's try this one. Winner, highest one. The same. Let's try the big bottle. Oh, low. Low, high. So let's see if it's lower or higher than the black one. Ah, black is definitely the lowest one. Right. I think they're in order now. So we're going to test it, okay? Are you listening? That should be in order from lowest to highest note. Look, the size doesn't matter. The sound matters. That's really hard. Kind of made a marimba. I have made a marimba, people. I can play marimba music now if I wanted. Yeah. Right. Step 2. We arrange the bottles in order from lowest to highest frequency when you hit it. Now what we're going to do is blow on them. Okay, so I'm picking up the low bottle, okay, which when you hit it, it has a particular noise. Listen to when you blow it. Okay, so oh goodness, let me get the lid off this one. That is a big bottle, so I'm going to blow on this bottle. Now, if you hit it, okay, this one was lower in frequency with the spoon than this one. But if I blow on this, it is much higher than that one. Isn't it interesting? So I'm not going to spend your data blowing everything in front of you and putting it in order. I want you to do that at home. So you put the bottle against your chin and the rim is around your lip, bottom, and then you blow over it. Party trick. And this one. even, let's go for the Sprite one. Oh, what a beautiful note. So guys, here's your mission. You're going to go find some bottles with nice narrow lids. It even works with plastic bottles. And I want you to learn how to blow them. And then I want you to put them in order from lowest to highest frequency. I'm going to do that now without showing you me doing the process and then I'll show you. All right, I have put them in order according to sound from the lowest note to the highest note. And look, it matches the size of the bottle. So the biggest bottle makes the lowest note if you have to blow air into it and out. Did it work that way for you at home? Go and experiment. Okay, here is my piano. And what we're going to do now is something very higher grade. It is very difficult and not many people can do it. So it's actually enrichment. If you can do what I'm going to do now, you are incredible. And if you can't do it, it is absolutely okay. But just watch it and see if you can understand a little bit. Okay. This thing that we're blowing, the frequency that we're blowing, is a note. It's a proper note that I can capture on the piano. Okay. That note, I want to find it on the piano. Okay. There it is. Ish. It is, in musical terms, a C sharp. So in order to find that note, you've got to play around on the piano, playing all the notes while you're blowing it. And then when you hear that the note is the same as what's coming out of the bottle, you have found the name of the frequency. And this frequency is C sharp when it's empty. Listen here. No. No. Yes. That is a G sharp. C sharp and G sharp, they're a fifth. They make beautiful music together. Listen to this. If I asked two people to play those two bottles together, they could make something sound very special. So yeah, if you have a piano at home, this enrichment activity might be fun for you. I think you'd need someone to help you. So if you do it, let me know. I'd be so curious to know what level of advanced hearing and musicianship you can reach. Okay, but have fun with it no matter. You're not getting marks for this, not yet. Have a good day.